Hello friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The final Game 1 of the Division Series for Year 2 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League comes to you tonight from the Oakland Coliseum, where the Boston Red Sox visit the defending champion Oakland A's. Game 1 should be a fine one here. Cy Young goes for the Red Sox. Lefty Grove goes for the A's. The A's, once again, 111 wins during the regular season. A year ago, that led to the A's becoming world champions. They will look to repeat the feat. In order to do that, they'll have to get by a Boston Red Sox squad that everybody last year wanted to see the Red Sox face the A's. The Cleveland Indians upset that apple cart when they knocked Boston out in the division series. Now Boston gets their crack. It's a beautiful night here in Oakland, not Las Vegas. It's Oakland, California. Las Vegas A's is just going to take some getting used to, folks. I got to tell you that. I appreciate you joining me here for a late Thursday night broadcast. Always nice to be able to squeeze one in. There you see Cy Young throwing in the bullpen. Lefty Grove warming up as well for Oakland. The other division series are all underway. We'll get to those in a moment. But here's Lefty Grove. Grove 19-4, a 2.88 earned run average. He has been the best pitcher on a vaunted A's staff this season. He will face Mookie Betts to lead things off. Betts 313, 27 homers, 71 RBIs. We are ready to go here in Oakland. First pitch misses inside for ball one. Grove already one pitch in, asking for a little bit of clarity from the home plate umpire. Grove into the windup, and the pitch. Betts fouls it off to the right side. That'll find the seats, and it's 1-1. Great squad of luminaries in the stands tonight. Dwayne Marks, SGJ, Jamie, Bernard Strom back from vacation. I hope you had a fine time there, Bernard, as Mookie Betts puts one down the third base line. Henderson gets there quickly. Betts will hold with a single, but the leadoff man is on for Boston here in the first. It's a good piece of hitting there by Betts, who jumps on Grove. And that'll bring up Dom DiMaggio. DiMaggio playing center field in this one. Apologies, Dom DiMaggio playing left field in this one. Pitch out there. Betts doesn't go. Ted Williams handling designated hitter duties. Reggie Smith will play center for the Red Sox in this one. Grove from the set takes a peek over at Betts and delivers. DiMaggio takes a strike. It's 1-1. Red Sox survived a tight one in the wild card game before breaking it open in the eighth, eliminating the Minnesota Twins. A game that ultimately ended up a 7-2 win. By no means the blowout the score would indicate. That was a 2-2 game entering the eighth. 1-2 the count. Pitch from Grove. Down in the dirt. It's blocked nicely by Shang. Betts takes off anyway, and he's going to get in there. So Betts advances on the wild pitch from Grove. The Red Sox have a runner in scoring position early. Now Grove is going to have to try to weave his way out of this. Fastball, DiMaggio fouls it off. Betts taking his lead at second. There's the pitch. Fastball misses down low. Beatles Eternally is checked in. How are you, Beatles? Hope all is well with you, sir. Count goes full to DiMaggio. There's a shot out into right. Jackson makes the play. Betts is going to try to tag Jackson's throw offline. And Betts moves up to third. So Grove gets his first out. You'll see the Red Sox lineup. Betts, DiMaggio, and Williams. Smith, Harris, and Dorr. Kevin Youkilis gets the start at third base in this one. John Valentin plays short, and Jason Varitek will do the catching. So now here's Ted Williams. One out, man on third. Fastball there, in for a called strike. Williams 306, 30 homers, 99 runs batted in on the season. If you ask Williams, he'll say that's a little bit subpar for him. Fastball there, down and in. He swings and misses, and Grove is ahead of him 0-2. Grove delivers, breaking ball there. Williams serves it out to center, and that's a base hit for Ted Williams. Mookie Betts comes in to score. It's an RBI single for the Splendid Splinter, and the Red Sox have jumped out to a quick 1-0 lead. Grove got a curveball up in the zone, and Williams promptly delivers it into center. So that'll bring up Reggie Smith. Fastball in there for a called strike. Smith 302, 25 homers, 83 runs batted in. During this year 2 campaign of the FSBL. Breaking ball misses inside. It's 1-1. Big dilemma of being the wild card team for the Red Sox is that they will only get to start Pedro Martinez once, since they had to use Pedro in the wild card game against the Twins. Martinez slated to start Game 3 of this series. Pitch there from Grove. Fastball on the outside corner. It's 2-2. Pitch here to Smith. Ground ball. Diving stop. Nice play. Jimmy Fox to short for one. Back to first. Double play. Beautifully done by the beast Jimmy Fox. So Fox gets the double play. Gets Grove out of the inning. But not before Ted Williams singles to center to drive in the first run of the game. We head to the bottom of the first. Red Sox 1. A's coming up. On the mound for the Red Sox, Cy Young, 17-7, a 2.75 earned run average, with a stellar 1.08 whip in 32 starts. Young takes a slight backseat to Pedro Martinez, but certainly no slouch by any means. Here's Ricky Henderson, 311, 23 homers, 75 ribbies. Henderson once again led the FSBL in stolen bases, albeit with a lower total than in year 1. 51 stolen bases led the league this year. He led with 69 in the first season. Doug Hunt is in the house, as is Tex Aggs. How are you, fellas? Thanks for popping by. Henderson puts this one out down the right field line. Long run for Betts. He's not going to get there, but it's foul. And the count is 0-2. Ken Castro in the house. Welcome aboard, Ken. Good to see you. Fastball from Young misses outside. 1-2 the count as Young works to Henderson here. Here's the pitch. Big curveball. Henderson swings and misses. Touch the dirt. Varitek throws down to first. But Henderson strikes out for the first out of the inning. So in steps Danny Murphy, the A's second baseman. Fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Murphy, 293, 22 homers, 79 runs batted in. A fine season at the plate for him. If you remember, in last year's postseason, Murphy, though, had a devil of a time both at the plate and in the field and was ultimately benched. Murphy voted the MVP of this year's All-Star game. He will look to put last season's poor postseason behind him, which should be easy to do since the A's won the championship last year anyway, despite his failures. 0-2 the count as Young works to Murphy. Todd B is here. How are you, Todd? Big looping curveball. Murphy swings and misses. So Young has struck out the first two to face him. It's a good start. And that'll bring up double X Jimmy Fox. So Fox, by a couple of points, missed out on the American League Triple Crown. Takes a fastball for a strike. 335. 50 home runs, 140 runs batted in. The latter two marks both leading the American League. That 335 mark saw him second in average to batting champion Derek Jeter, who hit 340. Fastball misses down low. But Fox, a virtual lock for the American League Most Valuable Player award, swings and misses at the curveball. It's 1-2. Michael Silva, how are you, Michael? Our own doubleheader of the day. And Fox, they say Fox broke the play in there. Pitch goes in the dirt, so Cy Young strikes out the side here in the first. He's got his curveball dancing. 1-2-3 inning. We head to the top of the second in Oakland. Red Sox 1, A's nothing. Michael, it is all good, man. I love talking shop. I never have a problem with the questions. Especially from another mod guy such as yourself. So Joe Harris will lead things off in the top of the second. Fastball called outside. Fastball misses inside. Two and 0 the count. Fastball misses up high. It's 3-0. Bobby Doerr waits in the on-deck circle. Pitch from Grove, swing 3-0. Harris grounds it to second. A little surprising to see Joe Harris swinging on the 3-0 pitch there. Bounces it to Murphy for the first out. Big Clue. How are you, Clue? Good to see you for a late night one. Here's Bobby Doerr, 289, 22 homers, 65 runs batted in. Breaking ball, fly ball to right. Jackson's under it. Puts it away easily for the second out. So here's Kevin Youkilis. Youkilis 232, 4 homers, 17 RBIs. A late season call-up here in his rookie campaign. Grove into the windup. Delivers fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Breaking ball, and Youkilis smokes it, but a beautiful play by Semien. Throw to first, and he gets him. Oh, nice play, Marcus Semien, to take a hit away, despite the stupid uniform glitch that drives me insane. Beautiful play by Semien to rob Youkilis and retire the side. So we get to the bottom of the second. Here's Mark McGwire. Another fine season for McGwire. 43 homers, 136 RBIs. That 302 average, a bit on the high side for Big Mac. So the dynamic duo of Fox and McGwire in the heart of this A's order, once again producing huge dividends. There you can see the Red Sox infield heavily shading McGwire to pull. Young struck out the side in the first. Comes up and in on McGuire, who fouls it off. It's 1-1. I'm not sure what is going on here. I've got multiple comments from Todd B that it's like acting like I have to approve, and I don't know why. To my knowledge, Todd has never said anything egregiously bad, so I apologize if any of Todd's comments don't come through. I don't know why that would be. As Cy Young locks up McGuire with another beautifully snapped off curveball. 4 up, 4 down, 4 Ks for Young. McGuire clearly looking for something different there. Here's Frank Home Run Baker, last year's World Series MVP. Takes a ball down low. 238 mark. Baker not good in the average department this year, but 31 homers, 91 RBIs for the A's third baseman. Fastball misses away. It's 2-0. The count. Ground ball to short. Fielded cleanly by Valentin. Throws to first, and at least the A's make contact there. Baker grounds out for the second out. Here's Reggie Jackson. 233, 33 homers on the year for Reggie. Tapper back to the mound. Young with the play. Throws to first. And the side is retired. So Cy Young looking on his game early on here. We head to the top of the third. Boston 1, Oakland nothing. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. So here's John Valentin, the Red Sox shortstop, 268, 17 homers, 52 RBIs. Fastball in there for a called strike. There's a fastball, misses up high. It's 1-1. There's the pitch. Ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit into right field for Valentin. And the Red Sox have the leadoff man here in the top of the third. Good piece of hitting there from Valentin as he bounds one through the hole into right. So that'll bring up Jason Varitek. Varitek, 3 hits in the wild card game against the Twins. Drove in a pair of runs in that game as well. Takes a ball here. 246, 10 homers, 45 RBIs during the regular season for Varitek. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. Curve ball there. That looked good, but it misses, and it's 3-0. So Grove getting himself into a little bit of trouble here. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Can't imagine Varitek will have a green light, but we'll see. Red Sox may be aggressive. It's a called strike there at the top of the zone. Count goes to 3-1. Grove delivers, and Varitek swings, pulls it well foul, and the count goes full. Full count, nobody out, top of the third, Red Sox with a 1-0 lead, looking for more. Varitek, a high fly ball, that's hit well out to left center. Going back on it is Henderson, at the wall, he makes the catch. Nice running grab by Ricky Henderson, tracking that one down in the gap. Varitek did not miss that by much, but Ricky reels it in as he eases into the wall for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. Betts singled to lead off the game, later came around to score on the Ted Williams single. For the game's only run to this point, Betts puts this one into the gap. Henderson tracks it, reels another one in. Ricky making it look easy out there. Speed can do that for you. So Betts is turned aside. There's 2 away, and now Grove will deal with Dom DiMaggio. DiMaggio 0 for 1, lined out his first time up. Fastball misses inside. Heck of a crew in here tonight, guys. Greatly appreciated. Postseason baseball will do that to you. If you have not subscribed as of yet, I hope you will kindly consider doing so. And also think about banging that like button and the bell to keep updated on all the playoff action here in the Franchise Stars Baseball League. DiMaggio grounds out. Semien forces him at second, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the third. The A's looking to solve Cy Young, who has looked dazzling early. They'll start it off with Marcus Semien. Semien batting .292, 17 homers on the year. Pitch from Young, Semien fouls it off. Everybody loves a good rookie, is it? 0-1 pitch, big curveball from Young, fools Semien badly. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Another curveball. Semien lays off of that one. Play baseball fan Tim is in the house. How are you, Tim? And a beautiful curveball again. Young is just pinpointing that pitch today. 5 strikeouts already for Cy Young. Framed nicely there by Varitek. Semien can't even get the bat off. So 1 away here in the third. Here's Tilly Walker. Fastball in for a called strike. Be sure to go and check out Tim's 2007 playoffs. Fine game earlier on, Yankees and A's. We won't spoil that, but be sure to give Tim's site a visit at your leisure. Dwayne Marsh did not have 25 games today per usual, but I believe Dwayne had a broadcast of some sort earlier on, so be sure to check out Dwayne's channel as well. One-two offering from Young, curveball away, Walker, and they punch Walker out, and that is the second questionable ring-up to this point. Walker kind of stepped across the plate, but he didn't look like he went close to going there. But it's the 6th strikeout for Cy Young, and here's Wally Shang. The pitch they called Jimmy Fox on as well. Fox did not seem to go. Shang, 279, 16 homers, 60 runs batted in. Young looks great. He does not need umpire help. Fastball there at the knees on the outside corner. It's 1-1. The legendary Christopher Slovic. How are you, buddy? Curveball down in the dirt. It's 2-1. Fastball on the inside corner. 2-2 the count. Christopher Slovic, author of the most memorable comment in a chat in a Legend Sports Universe broadcast. Breaking ball there. Misses away. Count is full. Ricky Henderson waits on deck. The A's have done nothing against Cy Young in the early going the first time through the order. But he loses Shang with the fastball up high. It's a 2-out walk. And Ricky will come up with a man on. Yes, Dwayne. I know I refer to it as the Outstanding Pitcher Award because we're not going to name an award for a guy who in the league is 23 and in his second season. So Henderson, who made a couple of terrific plays out in left in the top half of the inning, will now try to do it at the plate. He struck out his first time up. Big, nice, sharp curveball there. They say Ricky went. And it's 0-2. Breaking ball there, and Young gets him again. Cy Young has just been dazzling through these first 3 innings. I believe that is strikeout number 7. We head to the top of the 4th. Red Sox 1, A's nothing. So stepping in, here's Ted Williams. Williams singled his first time up to drive in the only run of the game to this point. Now he'll lead things off against Lefty Grove. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Grove looking like he's finding his rhythm a bit. Williams ground ball to short. Semien has it. Throw to first, and there's one away. Here you see the Oakland Coliseum, and stepping in at the plate, Reggie Smith. Smith grounded out his first time up. Here's the pitch from Grove. Fastball, forkball I should say. Swung on and missed. Oh, 1 offering from Grove. The fastball misses down low. Again, this was the presumed matchup in year 1 until the Indians pulled off the upset and knocked the Red Sox off in the division series. 2-1 pitch inside. Grove busted in on Smith, who pulls it foul. Count goes to 2-2. Fastball in there. Strike 3 called. I've once again called the forkball the fastball, but whatever it is, it locked up Reggie Smith for out number 2. Here's Joe Harris. Harris is 0 for 1. He grounded out in the second. That one was a fastball. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes inside with the curveball, and he's quickly ahead of Harris 0-2. Pitch from Grove. Ground ball up the middle. Semien ranges to his left. He's got it. Throws to first. Low throw, but Fox digs it out. And the side is retired. So the Red Sox are turned aside in the 4th. Grove has settled in nicely. We'll head to the bottom of the inning. Murphy, Fox, and McGuire due up for the A's, who are still looking for their first hit against Cy Young. Here's Danny Murphy. He struck out in the first. That's been a common theme. Fastball there, misses down low. There's a certain matter of pride, Cy Young taking a back seat to Pedro Martinez in this rotation. Lots of talk about the Red Sox only be able to start Martinez once because of that wild card start against the Twins. But Cy Young showing he can carry the load just fine. There's a strike at the knees. 2-1 the count to Murphy. There's a shot down to first. Harris has it, flips it to Young. Well on the early side, but Young is able to get there. Murphy's retired. There's one away. To this point, contact has been a victory for the A's. Here's Jimmy Fox. Fox struck out his first time up. Curveball misses down low. There's another breaking ball, and Fox takes there, 1-1 the count. Young cranks that arm up again. High fastball, Fox lays off. It's 2-1. Fox waves that bat. He just looks so menacing at the plate. Fastball inside, he ties him up. That's about as ugly as you're going to see Jimmy Fox look. And the count goes to 2-2. Varitek wants it away. Breaking ball there, and Fox lines it the other way. That's going to be the first hit for the A's, and it's going to be extra bases. Played by Betts off the wall. Fox goes into second. He's in there with a stand-up double as Betts' throw just a little bit offline. Don't think he would have had him anyway. But Jimmy Fox doubles to right for the A's first hit, and now there's a runner in scoring position for Mark McGwire. So Young has his first dilemma of the game here in the bottom of the fourth. One-0 pitch from Young. McGwire fouls it off. Yeah, that's fair. That wasn't a flip. That's true. Harris kind of rifled that ball to him. That was a little bit awkward. Pulled foul outside of third by McGwire, who just gets a piece. And the count goes to 1-2. Breaking ball there, chopped out to second. Door charges. He'll retire McGwire at first for the second out. Fox moves over to third. So now it's going to be up to Frank Baker to bring Jimmy Fox home. Baker grounded out his first time up. Bernard asked the question I'll get to between innings, because it's the kind of thing that's going to be one of the fun dilemmas / situations of this Franchise Stars Baseball League, the way the format, the way I've set it all up. What happens when the rich get too rich and have too much depth? Two and 0 here as Young falls behind Baker. He's not going to want to groove something to Baker here. Ground ball down to first. Harris has it. This one he'll take himself. Baker is set aside. Fox is stranded at third, and Young is out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the fifth in Oakland. Red Sox still clinging to a 1-0 lead. So Bobby Doerr leads things off in the fifth. So Bernard asks us, who's going to play left field when Williams, Yaz, and Rice are on the same roster? Well, I mean, you're going to have to remember, too, like that the Red Sox are going to have some interesting decisions. I mean, who knows what year any of those guys will join. Yaz may join, in year 4. He might join in year 10. So that's the thing. You don't know when these guys are going to come in. You don't know what the age is of the other players. I mean, Williams played his whole career, so Williams has a 10-year contract. So Williams isn't, going to leave in free agency at any point before then. Everybody's initial contract, so for however many years they played with the team. But, teams are going to have decisions like that, where if they've got a backlog, what are they going to do? And are trades going to start happening more and more prevalently as more teams kind of get overloaded at certain positions? Still, this is only, year 2, so nobody's really gotten that overlogged yet. I mean, the A's pitching staff is really loaded, but pitching is a little bit different. You'll gladly keep a couple of surplus, extra starters around. Ground ball down to first. Fox on the backhand throws to Grove covering for the first out. I mean, Jack Quinn won 19 games for these A's in year 1 of the FSBL, and he started the year in the minors because Eddie Plank joined as a rookie this year, and Plank took his spot. Now, could ultimately, Quinn be somebody who the A's deal to try to get somebody at a different position? I mean, again, the A's have so much depth right now, and they're just solid kind of everywhere. But, they have a surplus of pitching they could deal if they end up deciding they're so inclined. There's a high fly ball to the left. Ricky's underneath it. Puts the squeeze on. I don't know if Ricky Henderson ever made a two-handed catch in his life, but he makes one there for the second out here in the top of the 5th. Here's John Valentin. Valentin steps in. Base hit in the 3rd. Dwayne asks, is the AI that good at making trades if they have a surplus at one position? From what I've seen, it's pretty good at it. Like the Yankees, I don't even remember who they dealt now. The Yankees had a surplus of sorts at second base, and they traded one of them in that deal to the Giants to bring in Kevin Mitchell, where the Yankees were weak at third base. So, there haven't been enough examples for me to really know whether it's good at it or not as of yet. But that deal made sense as Grove sets Valentin aside here. We are midway through the 5th. Boston 1, Oakland nothing. The next couple of years will really start to you'll see that. I think it'll pick up after year 3 because that's when your first batch of guys, arbitration eligible guys are going to come through. So maybe guys aren't going to be offered arbitration, and you might start to see a little bit of movement in the rosters there. And we'll start kind of getting some of that fun stuff going. But there were more trades last year than in year 1 for sure. There were not many in-season trades this year, actually. But there were off-season trades. But the longer the league goes, I expect that will increase more and more. Again, I won't initiate any trades of my own, but I will modify / balance or veto trades that the game makes if they are either too outlandish or can't be salvaged. Again, I'll review any trade that involves a top guy at his position for either team. Outside of that, I will let the game make its trades. And like I said, bad trades happen in real baseball all the time. So I'm not going to go in there and micromanage it. But any team that trades a top player, or maybe somebody just with an A potential rated player also, I may evaluate those trades. Again, just to try to keep, it's a weird term to use for a league like this, but the integrity of the league in place. So the count goes full to Reggie, who fouls that one back. Comes inside, fastball, Reggie gets a piece of it. 8-pitch at bat here to open up the bottom of the 5th. Certainly still been economical for Cy Young. He's thrown 62 pitches to this point. And he misses up high, ball 4. So terrific at bat from Reggie Jackson. Throws the leadoff walk in the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up Marcus Semien. Semien struck out his first time up. Here you see Stomper. trying to get the crowd in Oakland into it. Screwball in there for a strike. Young comes to the set. Fastball misses away. It's 1-1. Reggie can steal a bag if you don't pay attention to him. I'm not sure the A's would send him here, but something to consider. 1-1 the count to Semien. There's a pop-up. Youkilis waves everybody off. Barely moves. Puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 44.
So here's Tilly Walker. Walker struck out his first time up. Again, a common theme. I believe Young has 7 strikeouts to this point. Tilly Walker, a terrific postseason for the A's last year. Came up with several big hits on their run to the championship. 0-1 offering coming from Young. Fastball misses down low. It's 1-1. Well, thanks, Tex. I appreciate that, buddy. It has been fun, and I'm very, very excited to get the football version of this going. Although that's still a way off, but it's going to be a blast. Breaking ball there, tough pitch to handle. Varitek had no hope, and there's that stolen base from Reggie Jackson. So Reggie guesses a good pitch to run on. Big looping curveball from Cy Young. There was nothing that Varitek could do about that. So the tying run is in scoring position. 2-2 the count. 1 out. Here's Young, works to Tilly Walker. Fastball off the plate. Walker goes to get it and fouls it off. Nothing happened to the basketball league, Todd. It was just a matter of when I got things going, I was trying to run all 4 sports. So I was still doing my football league with Action PC at the time. And when I got the Legend Sports Universe going, I was trying to run all 4 sports at the same time. And all that ended up doing was dragging out every season. So the ultimate plan is baseball year-round and then rotating the other 3 sports. If football gets really, really popular on the channel, then I might start to alter that a bit. But my plan is baseball year-round, and then football, hockey, and basketball will rotate as the secondary sport. The second sport I'll have going alongside it. But doing more than 2 sports at a time is just a slog. And again, I never want it to feel like work. And I think if I tried to keep doing all 4 sports at once, especially being back in the office 3 days a week, it just really becomes a time issue. There's a pop-up way out. Youkilis gives a great effort at it, but is unable to get there. That one lands foul. But the basketball league will make a comeback, as will the hockey league. Curveball is in there for a called strike. It's 0-2. I love broadcasting the hockey. The hockey is so much fun to announce. It's tiresome, but it's a lot of fun. And I had a blast with that league. One and two the count as Young works to Shan. Fastball, tap down to third. Youkilis has it, throws across the diamond, and the side is retired. So Cy Young continues to cruise, though the A's are starting to show some signs of perhaps putting him in a little bit of pressure. They still only have 1 hit, though. They are having better at-bats. We head to the top of the 6th. Red Sox 1, A's nothing. A terrific pitcher's duel, as expected, between Lefty Grove and Cy Young. Fastball misses off the plate. It's 1-0. NASCAR next. Tennessee. Honestly, I like those sports. If I did another sport on here, I would probably get a soccer thing going. I also really want to get back to my boxing league with title bout, because that's great fun, and I love calling boxing too. So Varitek singles to lead off the top of the 6th. Grove just put that one right down the heart of the plate, and Varitek was all over it. So after a rough regular season, Varitek has swung a nice bat through the wild card game and this first game here of the ALDS. Now here's Mookie Betts. Curveball there. Betts grounds it foul. Betts fouls that one off. I can't answer that one, Bernardo, because I don't know. I don't remember what Pedroia's ratings are like off the top of my head. This one's dropped in the right. It's a base hit for Betts. Varitek will hold at second. But the Red Sox have the first 2 men on here in the top of the 6th. Here's Dom DiMaggio. See if DiMaggio would consider laying one down here. With Ted Williams on deck. He does not. Swings and misses at the fastball. It's 0-1. I have worked with Fight Night. I'll get back to that in a moment. DiMaggio down the right field line. That's a base hit. DiMaggio drops it in. Varitek comes around to score. Betts goes to third. And the Red Sox take a 2-0 lead on the bloop base hit from Dom DiMaggio. And the Red Sox have potential to blow this one open. Runners at the corners, nobody out. DiMaggio got that one off the end of the bat and dropped it in. And now here's Ted Williams. Williams drove in the first run of the game for the Red Sox. Now gets up with 2 men on. First pitch swinging. Williams fouls this one off. Grove comes to the set. The Oakland crowd trying to urge him through this one. Fastball there. He puts that one past Williams. It's 0-2. This is a huge at-bat at the risk of stating the obvious. Grove is set and delivers. Williams pops it up. Shang is under it, sheds the mask, puts it away, and that's a big out for lefty Grove. So Williams is set aside for the first out here in the 6th. In steps Reggie Smith. Smith is 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. Slow curve off the plate. It's 1-0. Smith played all 162 this year for the Sox. Fastball there, fly ball, center field coming on. Walker playing out on the Golden Gate Bridge. Had a long run to come. It falls in. It's a base hit. Reggie Smith drives in the run. Betts comes home to score, and it's 3-0 Boston. Tilly Walker was playing practically on the warning track. And that's going to be the end for lefty Grove. So Grove, by no means terrible, but he has run into a buzzsaw in Cy Young opposing him. And the Red Sox offense finding a way to drop enough hits in to produce some runs. So now here's Jack Quinn, the aforementioned Jack Quinn. A 19-game winner last year. Made 6 appearances with the big club this season. Kind of the odd man out, but they're going to lean on him here to piggyback Rove and try to get them through this. He will face Joe Harris. First and third, one out here in the top of the sixth. Fastball misses up high. Yeah, I've heard people talking about Jester's rant. I have not tuned into it. Ground ball, diving stop. Oh, what a play, Jimmy Fox. To second for one, back to first, double play. The second fantastic defensive play by Jimmy Fox to turn two and keep the A's in this game. Beautifully done by Fox. To Semien to Quinn covering, 3-6-1 double play. Red Sox strike for two, but it could have been worse. We head to the bottom of the sixth. It's 3-0 Boston.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Curveball misses down low. 1-0 to Ricky. Fastball off the plate. It's fouled off. That's the thing. I just got to rant. I got to rant more, then I can get all those views. I can rant. I'm good at ranting. Henderson fouls it back. It's 1-2. Young into the windup. And there's a delivery, weakly hit out to second. Dorr throws to first. Ricky set aside for the first out here in the bottom of the sixth. So Cy Young continuing his mastery of this Oakland lineup. Here's Danny Murphy. Murphy is 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. Jimmy Fox's double, the only hit for the A's to this point. Screwball there, misses outside. It's 1-0. In the other division series matchups, the Giants hold a 1-0 lead on the Expos. Cardinals trail the Mets 1-0. Mets took the opener there, and in the game seen on the channel earlier on today, the Yankees hold a 1-0 lead on the Cleveland Indians. Curveball misses down and in. It's 3-1. Fox waits on deck. There's a shot by Murphy. Ripped foul. Murphy gets good wood on that one, but can't keep it fair, and the count goes full. Grounder up the middle. Ranging to his left, Valentin has to rush the throw, but he gets him, and there's two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
So here's Jimmy Fox, 1 for 2, doubled in the fourth. Fox has also turned two exceptional plays down at first. Starting double plays in the opening inning and then again in the top of the sixth. Now they love to see Fox come through at the plate again. Fastball there, ties him up a bit. It's 1-1. Again, Fox won the home run and RBI titles, 50 homers, 140 runs batted in. He finished second in the American League batting race to Derek Jeter. Jeter won the batting title 40. Fox batted .335, and Fox has another single here as he strokes a base hit in the left. So Fox trying to do everything he can to get the A's to the finish line. But he needs some of his team to join in. In steps Mark McGwire. See Young visibly frustrated at Fox getting him again. Fastball right down the heart. McGwire takes it for strike one. McGuire is struck out and grounded out. 93 homers, 276 RBIs between Fox and McGuire this season. Breaking ball down in the dirt, it gets away from Varitek, and Fox will move into scoring position. That'll be a wild pitch on Young. Fastball there, misses up high. Breaking ball there, McGuire turns it, and he rips a base hit in the left. Played on the hop by DiMaggio, but Fox is going to come around to score. It's an RBI single for Mark McGuire, and the A's are on the board. They've cut the deficit to 3-1. So a pair of 2-out hits. Fox and McGuire, as they have all year, come through for Oakland. And they're on the board as they get to Cy Young here in the bottom of the 6th. And now Frank Baker comes to the plate as the tying run. Fastball. Baker fouls it off. Again, the average down this year for Frank Baker, 238. But 31 homers. The Oakland faithful here would love to see one more off the bat. That one's pulled foul. It's 0-2. Young from the set. Breaking ball, grounded down to third. Youkilis has it. Goes to Door the short way to get McGuire at second. And the side is retired. But Fox and McGuire combine to get run across. We head to the top of the 7th in Oakland. Boston 3, Oakland 1, Game 1 of the American League Division Series. So here's Door to face Jack Quinn. So now that it's the 7th, I will start kind of getting a little bit involved as far as seeing what's going on with bullpens and whatnot. The Red Sox don't have anybody warming as of yet for Cy Young. I kind of feel like they should have people at least throwing to get loose. We're going into the 7th here. I'm going to go Lester and Derek Lowe will warm up for the Sox just to get some action going in case Young gets in trouble. The A's already have a bullpen going. If I remember right, the A's don't have much in the way of lefty relievers. They do not. The A's don't have a lefty reliever, actually. Oh my goodness. All right, well, they do have Tim Hudson now sitting over there, though. Hendricks and Balfour, well, we'll let those two guys warm up. All right, so we've checked in on the bullpens. So now here's Bobby Doerr against Jack Quinn to open up the top of the 7th. Doerr is 0 for 2. Curveball there, fouled off. So Quinn ahead of Doerr 0-2. There's the pitch, and he struck him out. Nice job by Jack Quinn to set Bobby Doerr aside for the first out here in the 7th. So here's Youkilis. Youkilis 0 for 2. He has flown out and grounded out. He was robbed on a beautiful play by Marcus Semien earlier. Fouls that one off for strike 1. Fastball misses up high. 1-1 the count. Breaking ball from Quinn. That's a beauty. Falls in at the knees. It's 1-2. This could be an audition of sorts for Quinn. High fastball. Youkilis turns it, skies it to left. Ricky giving chase, out in foul ground, makes the play, maneuvering around the bullpen catcher. And Henderson reels it in. Nice job there by Ricky, who surely has words to say to no one in particular. So 2 down. Here's John Valentin, 1 for 2, single back in the third. Fastball. Misses up and in. There's a shot. Out to left. Ricky makes the grab. And the side is retired. So it's 7th inning stretch time here in Oakland. Jackson, Semien, and Walker due up for the A's in the bottom half. Red Sox lead it 3-1. Cy Young is at 99 pitches. He has been terrific. We'll see how long a leash the Red Sox will have for him. Here's Reggie Jackson. Koji Uehara, so they sat down the guys I had gotten up and have Uehara and Tom Bergmeyer up and throwing. Fastball on the outside corner, it's 1-1. Ideally, if you're the Red Sox, you'd like to save Uehara till the 8th. Go with him in the 8th, Papelbon in the 9th if you need to get Young out of this game. But if the situation calls for it, you have no problem bringing Uehara in early. Jackson hits this one deep to right. That is way back. That is at the wall, looking up, and it's out of here. Home run, Reggie Jackson, and the A's have cut the deficit to 1. Young tried to get inside on Reggie, and Reggie showed him what to do with that. Out into the seats in right, Reggie Jackson goes yard for the A's. And this place has come to life here in Oakland. The A's cut the deficit to 3-2. Down and in, and Reggie puts it up and out. Betts got to the wall, but had no shot at that. So here's Marcus Semien. And now the Red Sox have to consider how long you go with Young here. One and 0 count. That's line to right, but foul. So things have gotten a lot more interesting in Oakland here. Fastball in there, it's a called strike. It's 1-2. Fastball inside, jam shot. He saw Semien's bat in half. Varitek has to pounce on it, and he gets a nice job by Varitek. Semien's bat shatters. Varitek pounces on it for the first out. All right, so now Tilly Walker steps up. Let's see. We're going to see what the A's bench looks like. All right, so the A's have Monday and Chavez from the left-hand side, Campaneris and Suzuki from the right-hand side, and Bill North has a switch hitter. So they have a few options. You know, Tilly Walker was terrific last year in the postseason. Also, a matter of thinking about whether, if you're the Red Sox, are you getting... You got Shang up next. I think this is probably the last hitter for Young. Shang would probably hit, but you're probably going to get Bergmeyer in to face him. I think if you're the A's, you go lefty and try to get Young out of this game, even though you just homered off of him. I'm inclined to think you're going to try to get Cy Young out of this game. Bring in a lefty, and then Boston would counter with Bergmeyer to face the lefty bat and Shang, I think. You're not pinch hitting for Shang with Kurt Suzuki, I don't think. So Shang would hit anyway. Probably, unless you bring in Bill North there. All right, I think we're going to do... Because Walker's also not a terrific outfielder. I'm going to bring in Bill North, actually, to hit for Walker here, I think. Right. I'm wavering. Which one I'm going to go with? Monday or North. Here, I don't think I want to go in with no reason to use two bench guys, but you might want to save North's. Now, you're going to want North's defense anyway. All right. Bill North is going to hit for Tilly Walker here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
274, 3 homers, 33 runs batted in. And now the Red Sox are going to counter. Bernard, actually, just since you're in the chat, I'll give you the options here. So North has now come in to hit for the A's. You want to stay with Young, bring in Bergmeyer to turn North around, and then face Shang, the lefty. Or do you want to bring Uehara in early and bring Uehara in here in the 7th? Since we have the noted Sox fan Bernard Strom here, we will let Bernie make a call here. Leave Young in. All right. All right. Bernie says to leave him in. And so it is written. So Cy Young will face Bill North here. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Red Sox clinging to a 3-2 lead. Young is now at 108 pitches. Again, if you're the Red Sox, you'd love to get Young through this inning. There's a shot by North, lofted out to left. It's a long run near the line. Nice job by Dom DiMaggio to get over there. And Bill North is turned aside. So now, the A's would leave Shang in to hit here. So we'll want now, Bernard, do you want to leave Young in? Or do you want to bring Bergmeyer in to face him? And I always have fun letting people kind of come in and make managing decisions when the opportunity presents itself. Gonna ride Young through this 7th. Because after Shang, it's Ricky and Danny Murphy. So it's a pair of right-handers there. But of course, if you bring in the lefty, the 3-batter rule doesn't apply because he'd finished the inning. So if Bergmeyer came in to face Shang, remember Shang's a switch hitter also, so Shang would just turn around and hit righty. All right, I don't want to slow this down too much, so we're gonna let Young stay in here. We're gonna let Young stay in with nobody on, and deal with Shang himself. So 2 down. Young faces Shang. Loop down in the shallow center. Long run for Valentin. He can't get there. Shang drops a base hit in. So it's a bloop base hit for Wally Shang, a 2-out single. And now comes Ricky Henderson. And I think that is the end for Cy Young. Oh, the game is doing it instead of me. So let's see. Who do they go with? Lowe was warmed up before. Or are they going to bring Uehara in? That's a terrific performance from Cy Young. The A's start to chip away at him late. But the A's lineup is just top to bottom ridiculously good. They're going to go to Oil Can Boyd. All right, hold on a second. Boyd hasn't thrown a pitch yet, so I might be able to override that because I don't think that's the call you make there. If you're going to a righty, you're going to Uehara. Can I get Uehara in before Boyd throws a pitch is the question. I think I can because I think I did that. Yes, okay. He hasn't thrown a pitch yet. So I can override that, which is good. Alright, so Uehara is going to come in rather than Oil Can Boyd. I just don't think Boyd is the guy that you are going to in that spot. He hadn't really pitched much during the year. So here's Uehara, the setup man. 19 holds on the year. He's now going to be tasked to face Ricky Henderson. With 2 outs, I'm not going to worry about pinch running for Wally Shang. If there was 1 out, I would worry about running for him. But with 2 outs, I don't think you're worrying about the pinch runner, especially since your best runner, you just used Bill North to hit. You could use Campaneris, but I think you're going to save Campaneris if you get somebody who's slow on base in a less than 2-out situation going forward. So Uehara is ahead of Henderson 0-2 here. 2 outs, Shang on first. There's the pitch, Henderson to third. Youkilis has it, goes the short way. They get the force and get out of it. But Reggie Jackson goes deep to bring the A's closer. We head to the top of the 8th here in Oakland. Red Sox 3, A's 2. So Bill North will stay in and play center for the A's. And now for the Red Sox, you've got Jason Varitek. Switch hitting catcher. Who's the other catcher for the Red Sox? Is it Gedman? I gotta see, just so we can see what the bench situations are. Christian Vasquez, actually, is the other catcher. But Varitek had a pair of hits in the wild card game, and he's got a hit today. So I don't know if you're pinch hitting for Varitek here. You've got Ellsbury, Hooper, Collins, and Vasquez on your bench. I'm inclined to think that you'll let Varitek hit just because he's swinging a good bat here. Jack Quinn has only thrown 12 pitches. There's no reason to get Jack Quinn out of the game. But I do think if you're the Red Sox, you start getting Papelbon loose, just in case you need him for extra. If you're the A's, you've already got Hendricks and Balfour warm just in case. All right. So I think everything is in a good spot as of now. So Quinn's going to work to Varitek here to open up the top of the 8th inning. Fastball at the top of the zone for strike 1. There's the Papelbon has just started to throw. Tom Bergmeyer is still throwing, in case the Red Sox need him for a lefty bat. The A's won't have a lefty coming up until Frank Baker, and there's a dunker down the line and left. That's a base hit. So Varitek drops one on the line. He's going to hold at first. I do, however, think that if you're the Red Sox, now you run for him. I got to let a pitch happen first. That's so stupid. Fastball misses down low. All right, so let's get to the Red Sox. Substitutions. So if you're the Red Sox running for Varitek, well, Ellsbury's kind of your no-brainer guy. This isn't even a debate. So Ellsbury will run for Varitek as the Sox will try to get another run across. So here's Mookie Betts. Betts is 2 for 3. Runner goes. Throw down to second, not in time. So Ellsbury comes in, pays immediate dividends on the first pitch from Jack Quinn, and swipes second base to give the Red Sox the insurance run in scoring position. 1-1, the count to Betts. High fastball. Misses, it's 2-1. 3-2, Red Sox lead here in the top of the 8th of Game 1 of the American League Division Series. Curveball misses away, it's 3-1. Dom DiMaggio waits on deck. We'll see if DiMaggio will hit. There are other options. Curveball from Quinn misses up high. So now there's the first 2 men on. I think you're taking Quinn out of this game if you're the A's. So that's the first thing. Well, that's right. They don't have any lefties. That's the problem. So who they bring in really doesn't matter from the A's perspective as far as the platoon situation goes. That I don't do. I don't dictate the bunts, Bernard. I just will do pinch hitters, and because in order to do a bunt, for one thing, I would have to go in and control the bunt, and that I don't do. I wouldn't be surprised to have see DiMaggio bunt here anyway, but that I don't control. Let me see. Balfour during the season, 3.7. Hendricks, 1.91. I think you're going to Hendricks here. So Liam Hendricks is going to come on for Jack Quinn. Hendricks was exceptional this year. 7-2, 1.91. He's set to face DiMaggio. And now we're going to move it over to the Red Sox side of things. Papelbon and Bergmeyer are warming up. Let's see who the Sox have on the bench. I don't know if you pinch hit for Dom DiMaggio here, actually. You could go with Harry Hooper. Do you want to let DiMaggio stay in and hit, or do you want to put Harry Hooper? Harry Hooper is also a better defender. I kind of think you let he's a better defender, and he's a lefty. I think I'm going to make the executive decision there. Harry Hooper is going to hit for Dom DiMaggio here. So Harry Hooper, limited action during the season, 206, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. So Hooper will face Hendricks. Big spot in this game. Nobody out first and second. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Hendricks comes to the set. and delivers. Hooper pulls it hard to right, but foul. So the count goes to 0-2. Hendricks delivers. Hooper grounds it, and it's past. It's past. It gets past Baker. Run's going to come in to score. Throw is offline, and it's 4-2 Boston. So Ellsbury comes in to score. Hooper slaps a chopper past Frank Baker. And the Red Sox... Actually, you know what? The way the camera worked, it looked like that was a chopper. It wasn't. Hooper actually lined that the other way. I apologize. And now, here's Ted Williams with a chance to blow this one open. Williams is 1 for 3. Line the other way, slicing and foul. So Harry Hooper comes through with the big RBI pinch hit to get the Red Sox up to a 4-2 lead, and they're in position to do more damage. Good curveball there from Hendricks. Freezes Williams. Joe Berry has joined Grant Balfour in the A's bullpen. Oh, 2 the count. Good pitch inside. Williams dribbles it. They go to 1. Oh, Williams barely beats it out. That was almost a beautifully turned double play. Nice turn at second by Danny Murphy. This is a risky play from Frank Baker. Came very close to getting nobody. So now it's 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Here's Reggie Smith, who will move to bat from the left-hand side. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Curveball there, misses down and in. 1-1 the count. Fastball swung on and missed by Smith. It's 1-2. If you're the Red Sox, you're in a position to get some extra runs here. You've got to cash in, even if you just bring this runner from third home. A 3-run lead, much bigger than a 2-run lead when you're dealing with this A's team. And Smith comes through and brings in the run. Reggie Smith serves one out into left, and it's 5-2 Boston. So the move to Hendricks has not worked out for the A's here. Neither ball hit exceptionally hard, but hits nonetheless. So now it's 5-2 Boston. Here's Joe Harris, 1 out. There's still 2 men on. Fastball in for a called strike. Williams on second. Ground ball up the middle. This should be 2. Semien blanked out on who is at second, and then Danny Murphy on the first for the 6-4-3 double play. But the Red Sox strike, and they've got the lead built up now. It's 5-2 Boston as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Harry Hooper will stay in to play left field. Hooper came through with the clutch hit. Christian Vasquez comes in to catch for the Sox. Koji Uehara will stay in on the mound. He will face Danny Murphy. Murphy is 0 for 3.
Leading off for the A's, the second baseman, Danny Murphy.
Fastball misses. It's 1-0. You got to figure Uehara will stay in through Murphy, Fox, and McGuire. And then after that, if it gets to Baker and Jackson, probably would see Tom Bergmeyer enter this game for the pair of lefties. Murphy puts it down the right field line. That's extra bases, and the A's aren't going to go quietly. Murphy around first. Betts digs it out, but Murphy is in with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 8th. So Danny Murphy slashes a double the other way. That'll bring up Jimmy Fox. Fox is 2 for 3. The only A's hitter to have Cy Young's number through the first 6. Fox waits. Uehara delivers. Fastball at the top of the zone. That's called a strike. 1-1 the count. Fox grounds a base hit through the right side. Murphy holds at third. Good, strong throw from Mookie Betts. Murphy would have been out by 30 feet had he tried it. So Jimmy Fox has his third hit of the day, and the tying run is scheduled to come to the plate here in the form of Mark McGwire. All right, well, let's see. Let's go back to the Red Sox. Papelbon is loose. So now you're going to ask Papelbon for the 6-out save here. Or do you ride Uehara out? I kind of feel like after giving up those 2 hits, I mean, yes, if you bring Papelbon in, you have to have Papelbon face Baker and Jackson also. Righty-lefty. But now that Uehara has given up 2 hits to the first 2 batters, I think you might chance that. Otherwise, you're letting Uehara work McGwire and then bring Bergmeyer in to face Baker and Jackson. I'll let you make the call, Bernie, if you're up for it. Again, the thing about bringing Papelbon in is he would have to face Baker and Jackson, or you can let Uehara face McGwire and then bring Bergmeyer in for the 2 lefties. Bring in the lefty now. All right, so you're gonna bring in Bergmeyer to face McGwire. All right. We can do that. Don't have the faith in Uehara right now. I don't say that I blame you there. All right, so Tom Bergmeyer. 4.18 ERA during the season, 4-2 with a save and 28 innings of work. And now Tom Bergmeyer comes into a huge spot.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for number 16.
So Bergmeyer's ready to go. He will face McGwire. Nobody out, bottom of the 8th. Red Sox lead at 5-2, but Oakland has the first 2 men on. Going with the sinker there. Bergmeyer definitely hoping he can get the ground out here from McGwire. They'll concede the run if they can take the 2 outs. Boston would sign up for that trade in a heartbeat at the moment. Fastball is in there, and Bergmeyer's ahead of McGwire 0-2. Bergmeyer from the set. The Oakland crowd working itself up into a frenzy. Bergmeyer delivers. Fastball misses down low. This would be such a huge game for the Red Sox to get. One-two pitch from Bergmeyer. And McGwire, high fly ball to left. Don't think it has the distance. It's caught in foul ground by Hooper. The runner will tag. Hooper, a good strong throw. But Murphy gets in. It's 5-3, but now there's 1 out. Runner at first holds. Hooper did a great job to make that a close play at the plate. So now here's the pair of lefties, Baker and Jackson. Home run Baker 0 for 3. Fastball is in. Could argue the pinch hit for Baker here, but he had 31 jacks on the season. I don't think you're doing it. Ground ball to third. This is possibly 2. 5, 4, 3 double play. And Tom Bergmeyer does a fantastic job coming in a tough situation for the Red Sox to get them through the 8th. The A's get 1, but it could have been far worse for Boston. Bernard Straw, manager of the year. We head to the top of the 9th. The Red Sox lead it 5-3. So here's Bobby Doerr. Doerr is 0 for 3. Hendricks only threw 12 pitches. He wasn't very effective, although neither one of those balls was hit that hard. So Hendricks will start the 9th here. He gives up a base runner. We'll get him out. Oakland needs to hold Boston where they stand. This one's popped up in foul ground. Shang sheds the mask, gives chase, and can't hold on. Oh, Shang got there and it hit off the edge of his glove, and Bobby Doerr stays alive. Down in the dirt, swung on and missed. It gets away from Shang. He scoops, throws to first, though. And Doerr is retired for the first out. So a bit of an adventurous at bat there for Bobby Doerr, for Wally Shang behind the plate. Here's Kevin Youkilis. Youkilis is 0 for 3. He flew out back in the 7th. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Slider there, misses away. It's 1-1. There's a shot up the middle, and it hits off Hendricks and goes right to Fox. That's the first time I have ever seen that play happen. Bouncer up the middle, hits off Hendricks, bounces to Fox, who then tags the runner for the second out. We like the occasional fluky play. That's good stuff. Here's John Valentin. Valentin's 1 for 3. Slider misses down and away. Fastball misses. It's 2-0. Fastball there is fouled off. Christian Vasquez waits on deck for the Sox. Slider there, fouled off by Valentin. Fastball misses down and in. 3-2. Hendricks sets and delivers. There's a shot lined into center. Coming on is North, but he's going to have to play it on the hop. It's a 2-out single for John Valentin, and the Red Sox have a base runner here in the top of the 9th. So here's Vasquez, but he's not going to face Hendricks. Berry, 3.02. Balfour, 3.7. Joe Berry will be the man to come in here. So Berry on the year, 5-5, a 3.02 earned run average in 41 appearances. He will be tasked with getting Christian Vasquez. Oops, sorry about that. Forgot to change the controller back. So Berry to face Vasquez, 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. First pitch swing, Vasquez scalds it, but right at Baker, who makes the play. So Christian Vasquez hit that one on the screws, but a nice pick by Frank Baker. We head to the ninth. Jackson, Semien, and North due up for the A's. They will face Jonathan Papelbon. Papelbon, 42 saves, not a great ERA, 4.03. But this is going to be Papelbon's game to lose or save for the Red Sox. He starts off facing Reggie Jackson. Jackson homered his last time up. Fastball on the outside corner for strike one. Oakland crowd getting to its feet. Fastball rides inside. It's 1-1. There's the pitch. Nice splitter from Papelbon. Reggie way out in front of it. And the count goes to 1-2. Fastball inside. Reggie takes. 2-2 the count. Vasquez sets up away. Papelbon hits the slider off the plate, and the count goes full. Marcus Semien waits on deck. Fastball swung on and missed. Down goes Reggie for the first out here in the bottom of the ninth. 3-2 fastball from Papelbon. Reggie can't make contact, and there's one away. So here's Semien. Semien's 0 for 3. Splitter. That looked like a good pitch, but it's called the ball. Slider there misses. A's still as a possible pinch hitting option. 2-0 pitch. That fastball is in there. It's a high strike called. It's 2-1. Tense moments here in Oakland. Ground ball to short. Charging Valentin throws to first. Semien's retired, and the Sox are 1 out away from a Game 1 victory. So here's Bill North. North, who came in earlier on to hit for Tilly Walker, now tries to keep the A's hopes alive here in the opener of this division series. Fastball misses. It's 1-0. Fastball in for a called strike. 1-1 the count. Wally Shang waits on deck. There's a shot in the hole. North runs well. Gonna have to hurry. They get him. Nice play, Bobby Doerr. And the ball game is over. The Boston Red Sox have taken Game 1 of the division series from the defending champion A's here in Oakland. Cy Young was impeccable at the start of this game. The A's started to pick at him a little bit as it went on, but Young was still terrific against a vaunted A's lineup. Final line score, 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Sox, 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the A's. Young goes 6 2/3, allows 5 hits, 2 runs, strikes out 7. Lefty Grove takes the loss. Grove did not pitch badly at all. The Red Sox were just kind of able to get the big hits when they needed to early. and then got a couple of big hits late against the A's bullpen. So the defending champs on the ropes a little bit. Jimmy Fox did everything he could to get the A's a victory here. I think he ended up with 3 hits, 2 great plays in the field. So Double X tried to get it done. Reggie went deep, but in the end, the Red Sox hold on for the 5-3 victory. Cy Young gets Player of the Game honors. Again, 6 2/3, 5 hits, 7 Ks, 2 walks, 2 runs. Lefty Grove, 5 1/3, scattered 7 hits. He walked nobody, struck out 2, allowed 3 runs on the day. Pair of hits from Mookie Betts, Reggie Smith, and Jason Varitek. Big pinch hit RBI from Harry Hooper for Boston in that 8th inning. So that will do it for this broadcast. All the division series now are a game in. Tomorrow on the channel, we will have Game 2, hopefully in both the National League division series. Mets and Cardinals, Jerry Koosman against Bob Gibson. Cardinals try to get level in that series. And then Expos and Giants, Steve Rogers and Tim Keefe, the pitching matchup there, as the Giants will try to take a 2-0 lead on the Expos. Greatly appreciate. We had a good crowd here. We had almost 20 guys at one point, so I am very appreciative of that. Player of the game might have went with Reggie Smith. Yeah, Smith was good. Manager of the game, Bernie Strom. The Tom Bergmeyer call worked out exactly as you could have drawn it up. That was a good decision there. Bergmeyer comes through in the clutch. So thank you, Dwayne Martz, Bernard Strom, Beatles Eternally, Tex Ags, Michael Silva in the house, Doug Hunt, SGJ, Jamie was here as well, Big Clue, Todd B. Good Lord, it's like a Sim Baseball Hall of Fame taking in the game for me here. Much appreciated, guys. Make sure I didn't leave anybody out. I don't think that I did, but the memory goes at this point in the night. So we like doing the slow scroll. Clee Baseball fan, our good friend Tim was here as well. Ken Castro was in the house. Christopher Slovic. See, that's what I mean. The memory goes. How could forget luminaries like those guys? See, and that's why we scroll, to double check. Greatly appreciate it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will see you tomorrow as the second postseason of the Franchise Stars Baseball League continues. Have a good night, everybody.